University about the impact of controversial advertising on the J inventions were fashion product, among them yet in Hanoi. This paper will be discussed by Mr. Võ Thị Kim Anh. Yes. Okay.
Okay, so greetings. My name is Linh. So on behalf of my research team, today I will present to you our research paper, which title is The Impact of Controversial Advertisement on the Purchase Intention of Fashion Products Among Them in Hanoi. Okay, so first let's take a look at this picture. So I believe some fashion lover have only come across this once. So this is a quite famous campaign named the Jacket by Zara. And as you can see, this campaign has received a lot of negative responses because they remind us of the victims of the Israel and Gaza war. As you can see, the mannequin over here, it is covered with white bag and without no arms. So that's why people become very sensitive. And this, I can say, is an example of controversial advertisement and how it can badly affect on consumer views towards the brand image. Okay. So I can say that fashion industry is a big industry in Vietnam that is brings high profit. So everyone wants to come to the market and it becomes very competitive. So the brand, in order to attract more consumers, they have to use a lot of strategic marketing. Like all of those is gonna be the controversial one. And they think that it is crucial uh, because most of their consumers are gonna be the Gen Z. They're like sensitive to the um, social issue, like the LGBT or the racial equality. So anytime they see any controversial advertising related to that, they're gonna be instantly reacted. Okay, so for our research, we want to find out the factors and the direction and the impact level of those factors and what recommendation and suggestions that we can make to help the business better utilize those advertisements. And let's define what is the meaning of contributed advertisement. So according to that et al. In 2003, he said that it is a phenomenon intended to evoke fear and often audience by violating social norms and personal ideas to attract attention. So though advertisement may include the content, the images, or like some contextual details that make people constantly react, like they discuss or commenting, thereby spread the brand images. So it is a benefit for the brand. That's why they do it. As for the research model, we based on the advertisement value model of Coffee in 1995, and we proposed a model, and it additionally incorporates the advertising value, and we have five hypotheses, which are the informativeness and entertainment gonna be are the positive influence. Meanwhile, the deceptiveness and the irritation is gonna be the negative one. And lastly, the value of controversial advertisement will affect the purchase intention. After we conduct the survey, we received 269 valid responses, and after we run the SPSS, these are our descriptive statistics. So let's move on. In order to evaluate the reliability of the scale, we use the converged alpha coefficient, and as a result, we believe that all scales are available, meaningful, reliable, and of course, they can be used for the EFA. So after done this one, we move on the EFA analysis. First, we look at the TMO and body count, and as you can see, they are completely suitable, all the data. And now the important one. We use the rotating measure analysis, and we notice that 25 factors are classified into five factors. 25 of the variables are classified into five factors. And some of them, as you can see over here, that's it. Oh, the DT1 and the GT2 from the advertising value, they converge with the four variable of the entertainment from one group, and the GT3 and GT4 over here, they converge with three variable from the deceptiveness from one group. So let me explain you a little bit about it. Um, so for the GT1 is that I find the controversial question advertising useful. So the useful here is that they bring the escapism and the emotional relief, which make you feel less stressed and have more entertainment. Thereby, it's entertaining. And the GT2 is like I perceive the fashion, the controversial fashion advertisement valuable. So valuable here is like they create the um, discussion among community and also the reaction. So they know more about the brand and also maybe the social issue. So they think that oh, it's so useful, and thereby they believe that they can have some enjoyable and memorable experience uh, while reaching to the advertisement. However, the GT3 and GT4, which I do not highly rank the controversial advertisement brand, and also I am not interested in them. They show that if brand use them, the consumer think that they are being lie, they deceptive, and they're trying to create some misunderstanding just in order to get their attention. So they no longer interested in them and more and reluctant to support. And some of them maybe like ignore it. And like when I see your brand, oh, even though you're good, I'm not gonna listen to you. Okay. So to summarize, we have like five factors for which are the independent ones get the informativity, irritation, distractiveness, and entertainment. And the last one is the pleasure intention. It's going to be the dependent one. Okay, so we analyze also the Pearson correlation, the model and research hypothesis, and okay. And for this result, we can see that the informativity and the entertainment, they have significant and affect the dependent variable, which are the purchase intention, because it gets your attention and you remember them. Why the disgusting and irritation, they don't get the intention, they don't remember, so how can they buy them? So that's why it has no impact on the dependent intention. Okay, and of course there are also the difference in fashion purchasing intention between the ages, also the academic level, and different incomes, because most of them have a different demographic, so they're gonna have different purchasing intention as well. And for the discussion, we have like, so we conclude that all the information and entertainment aspects can have impact on the purchasing intention, while it is opposite to the irritation and discussion. And for generating that, the information play a crucial role in their purchasing decision, because consumers become more intelligent and they want more detail. The more you give to them, the more they can believe you and attract you. And for recommendation, we believe that controversial is not bad, but you have to use them in a effectively way, like you use them for entertainment and for the informative, not like you use some kind of trick. I believe that's called trick to get them. They're gonna hit you, maybe. And sometimes you can use a celebrity endorsement, like some, Hanoi can also be a carrier for some fashion product because he has put a clean profile and try to influence to the young nowadays. For the limitation, of course, every research, our research also have limitations, but the sampling method may not fully capture the diverse demographic of physical behavior across Vietnam, but we believe that the Gen Z who are living and studying in Hanoi can maybe capture around 50%, as a lot of students a lot of Gen Z come from different areas of Vietnam, also come to Hanoi to work. So it is not account for the concept of other country. I mean, on the aspect of controversial advertisement remain unexplored. This is, I have to say, due to our lack of time and our resources like finance and people. So we hope that in the future research they can dig deeply into the limitation and have a better views of the research titles. And this is our for conclusion. And thank you so much for your attendance. We are open to every comment and the question.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you running out of time. Yes. So I maybe it's thought. Okay, I have a question like you missing the role of the social media. First, you have not delved into the how social media platform might amplify or mitigate the effect of controversial advertising. So maybe some specific platform of social media may influence as Gen Z or something like that. Yeah, maybe. And you also mentioned about the brand name of the famous and controversial. What do you think of the impact of brand name, the image brand name? Will it become a trending or become a controversial or some of the positive and negative impact? Yeah. And refer to the study focused on the immediate impact of controversial advertising on purchase intention. So what do you think about investigate the long-term effect? Maybe a long way later or the long-term people, Gen Z they grown up. And maybe in the future, finally you see up and down all over the world also. So maybe you have some suggestions.
Okay, so for the first one, you say that we must have some social media platform. So we believe that we have made didn't include it because while we're doing this, we're still thinking, oh yeah, the social media because you mostly now you use the advertising on social media, and especially for the Gen Z, it's gonna be the TikTok. As you may know about Pham, I also have a lot of controversial topics just in order to advertise himself. So so I believe that we can include that in the nearest research. Thank you so much. And for the next one, you say about the name brand, the brand and also the image, right? I believe that they also have some impact on social view. I think I can take an example to clear it. Like H&M, they have a campaign that you donate the old clothes, so they give it to the Africa. So it is good. Many people believe it, especially Gen Z. They have a lot of touching. They like want to do something socially, to do something good to show their love of themselves. But when it come out that they use that, some of them gonna use the old clothes to sell it to the African, and most of them gonna be put into the fire. They become very angry, and a lot of I see that a lot of comment and they say, oh, no more H&M. And it's like a very negative thing. A lot of them is gonna be their future consumer. Maybe now they don't have enough money, but they grow old, they have money, they're like the potential one. And for the last one, I'm so sorry, I forgot it. Can you repeat that?
Yes, the last one is in the research mentioned about the effects of the storm for the short term. First, I would recommend that maybe you think about the long term impact for the topic also.
About the long term
impact. Yeah, the long term effect or something.
I can see that. Yeah, maybe when we just look in the short term, like just a few times we will say that, and then see their just like you say, up and down. They become really hate. They hate real quickly, but they also love back very quickly. But some of them, like when they have a strong social, what can I say? That they have a strong things to protect and like they can identify.
Standing.
Yeah, like
Quite a few.
like according to the Maslow, when they become higher in the needs, they're gonna like, you're bad, I no longer support you. Like, so I believe that yeah, it can affect somehow in the long term. And as the Dempsey, as I say, they're not maybe now not the really uh, consumer, but they're gonna be the potential, and they can influence the other Dempsey. So it is better for you to protect your images right now rather than oh it's just short term, I just need attention and whatever.
Yes.
So that's all my answer.
You are young and you are very well, very lovely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your work. Moving for your number, thank you very much. This is the way. The responsibility are from my yes, controversial advertising or just decision. So in the you have to solve the controversial advertising for the students or not only one student. Everyone, like solve the controversial advertising. Yes, so we want to solve it. The responsibility, the controversial. So the question is show the video and you saw the video or the image of the infomercial advertising or just the question. I believe we just have the question there. Maybe we can add in later about maybe also the image of just the description. Yeah, in general, maybe in general, yes. And another thing, another controversial advertising in your research, they have some influence negative on intention, but the advertising controversial advertising will create viral and perhaps positive influence on yeah, for the result of the sale. No, you how do you follow by question data? Yeah, for your for the campaign of controversial activity, and in the film they have a very big or small or report about. Okay, the full story about the controversial issues. Because I think something like this kind of controversial activity will create a viral and maybe put it in competition more. When you are giving that all the way we see it, and then the power journey is like the future. Intentionally, it's not common or planning. The only thing that they did not intentionally do it, but somehow they have that effect. But we want to show even if you want to do it or you don't want to do it, you have to be careful. It's very sensitive. It's sensitive, but the consequences. Yeah. So that's why we want to define exactly the controversial advertising. Like the people here, we want to dig down what people fear and make it inconvenient and now in the time of the